is Sarah, your local NYC guide, and today I'm bringing you to 8 places in Brooklyn that you cannot miss.
In this video, I'll share 8 places you can't miss in Brooklyn. However, Brooklyn is New York's most populated borough, so it would be impossible to cover everything in one video. So if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe so I know to make more videos like this. Brooklyn embodies the hip, cool side of New York City and has one of the youngest populations of all of the boroughs. To be from Brooklyn means to be creative. It's no wonder that there are over 700 arts and cultural institutions here. In fact, its history is filled with innovative breakthroughs, such as the country's first roller coaster, the creation of the credit card, the teddy bear, and of course, the hot dog. It's truly a hotbed of culture, art, music, and food, making it no surprise that its residents are proud to live there. So let's get into 8 places you can't miss when exploring one of the most talked about boroughs.
Hidden in the back of this food bazaar in Red Hook, Brooklyn is a place that you don't want to miss. It has the best views of the Statue of Liberty in all of the city. So I'm going to show you how to find the secret cafe that's hidden in the back. But first, let me put my mask on and let's go. Voila! Cafe is open. So here it is. This is the seating area, but this is the best part. Come look this. Come through here. So this whole outdoor area has amazing views of the harbor. To the west in New Jersey, you can see the harbor on full display here. You'll see cranes loading and offloading colossal container ships that circumnavigate the entire globe. And you'll see a fleet of tugs and ferries that are pulling all types of things. But the best part is the Statue of Liberty view, which feels like it's so close you can nearly touch it. And then right here, that's actually Staten Island right there, where I went to school. That's where I went to college, Wagner College. And you can see the Verrazano right over here, which is one of the most expensive toll bridges in the entire United States. So beautiful. Best time to come is clearly during sunset. So now let's grab some food and enjoy the sunset with this epic view of the Statue of Liberty, Staten Island. Okay, so we just got some food. I got some nice soup here. There's actually a decent amount of options in this cafe. Like you can get sushi, you can get poke bowl, you can get like Italian food, pizza. Probably not the best pizza, it didn't look that great. And the view is phenomenal. I mean, this is like $1 million view. So I'm just gonna enjoy my food and I'll see you later. Brooklyn is known to have some of the richest coffee history and coffee culture in all of New York, and there are many great coffee shops here. Among my favorite is Brooklyn Roast & Co. Absolutely delicious, and how much more Brooklyn can you get than Brooklyn Roast & Co., right? Freaking phenomenal. I talk a lot about them in my Dumbo guide if you're interested in watching that, and in my Best in Brooklyn guide. I want to talk a little bit about the history of coffee here, because this is really where the coffee culture in America started, at Arbuckle's factory, which was located right here in 1886. And that's not all. This entire waterfront was dotted with coffee roasters and coffee distributors in the late 1800s. Coffee really didn't become popular in the United States until after the Civil War. And as you're walking along the Dumbo waterfront, you can actually see the remnants of how they transported the coffee back in the day. Come here, let me show you this. So if you look on the ground here, you're going to see some old railroad tracks that are still in existence today. They don't work, obviously. I mean, how could that really work? But this is what was used to transport the coffee all throughout the United States and to the other boroughs. So it's pretty cool. So when you come to Brooklyn, just know that the coffee you're getting here is really where coffee started in America. Cheers to that. Along this seemingly deserted street is something hidden underneath the ground that you will not believe.
Many lifetime Brooklynites don't even know that there are cheese caves 30 feet below the ground in Crown Heights. The caves were originally made to store beer from the old Nassau Brewery from 1860 to 1914. However, they became dormant until about 2010 when owners Susan Boyle and Benton Brown realized that the tunnels are perfect for fermenting cheeses. Though no cheese is made on site, the cheese is purchased green from local farmers and then set to ripen in the caves, and the cheese is then sold to local restaurants and specialty shops. However, if you want to pick some up, they do offer the opportunity for visitors to purchase the cheese occasionally. So check their website, crownfinishcaves.com, for details on their next pop-up event.
Brooklyn has a vast West Indian community, which is normally celebrated during August during the West Indian Day Parade, which is an amazing bacchanal parade where you literally walk down the streets in like a little outfit, dancing to like the most amazing soca music. It is so fun. I've done it twice now and dressed up, and one time I even had a snake around my neck. It was crazy. So they also have some great restaurants here, and this is because there's a long history of immigration to the borough from the Caribbean islands that has left Brooklyn blanketed in businesses, especially eateries that provide reminders of home. And I'm here at Ali's Trinidad Roti shop. They are famous for some of the roti, so we're gonna go in, check it out. I'm starving, this food's delicious, let's go. So when you come here, there's a few things that you absolutely need to get. Of course, the roti. I mean, come on, you don't come to a roti shop and not get roti. I'm getting the chicken stew and a beef roti. Also, you should get the double and a ginger beer. Important thing, you must have cash to come here, okay? It's cash only, okay? So make sure you bring cash. I have my delicious roti. This thing is humongous. I got 2 of them, 1 beef, 1 chicken stew. Each one is like 2 pounds and practically the size of my head. This is made with naan. It's an Indian style flatbread and actually has a really interesting history with the West Indian community. Roti is actually a culinary legacy of the history of slavery and indentured servitude throughout the West Indies. For centuries, the Caribbean was populated by enslaved African peoples forced to work on British-owned sugarcane plantations. Indentured South Asians arrived to take their place after abolition in the 1830s, and they brought with them their delicious naan and partha bread. So here at Ali's Roti, they have that really traditional flavor. They have them in a lot of different sizes, so let's just get it. Let's do it. Whoa, wow, that is packed with flavor. It's really delicious, like curry flavor. And then you have the chickpeas in there, potatoes. The meat is super, super tender. It kind of like just like comes apart in your mouth. I do recommend getting this beef. It's so good. The flavors are just unreal. Also very good price. We got 2 of these big rotis and then 1 doubles, which I'm gonna try next, and a ginger beer for literally $16. So this is their doubles. This is chickpeas with a tamarind sauce wrapped in roti, and it looks really messy, but you know, sometimes the messiest things are the most delicious. You always call it doubles, not double. It's never a single, it's just doubles, okay? So don't get confused. I was confused. If you want 3 doubles, you say 3 doubles. You don't say 6. Let's give it a bite. I'm gonna bite it down here where like you have all the delicious sauce. This is really sweet and savory, so it's a perfect balance of flavors. It even has a little spice as well, which is really nice. And these 2 things go together really well too. I mean, they're both very heavy, probably not super healthy, but you don't come here to be on a diet. You come here to enjoy your food. Renowned for its premier school of art and design, the Pratt Institute right here has a hidden sculpture park inside that is free that many people don't even know about. It's all across this campus. It's about 25 acres, and we're gonna go check it out right now. So, of course, COVID is ruining my plans again, but it's okay, you guys. You can still see all the sculptures from the outside. Right now, they only allow entry for faculty members, so yes, you cannot go inside. However, they will be opening again to the public once COVID's over, and I just really like walking around the outside because you can see so many of them. The one behind me is like 2 tigers fighting. And then there's this really beautiful yellow sculpture. Most of the sculptures are eclectic in their form and style. And the outdoor museum has three-dimensional art that has over 50 works at any given time, most of which were created from 1998 until 2016 by David Weinrip. He's a renowned sculptor and a Pratt faculty member for the last 30 years. Yeah, this guy knows what he's doing, all right? So you're seeing a history right here. The Public Art Review actually recognized this park in 2006 as one of the 10 best college and university art collections nationally. And one of the things I noticed as I'm walking by here is the sculpture pieces work together really well, but they also work separately really well. And I imagine that in the summer you have these lush green lawns with all of the beautiful sculptures laid out through these winding paths. It just would be really beautiful just to walk, maybe even have a picnic here. So definitely come back when they're open. Check their website for more details on that. If you love shopping, then you can't miss Brooklyn Flea. This is a local flea market that happens every Saturday, April through December, underneath the Manhattan Bridge Arch. Now, when we talk about Dumbo, that stands for down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass. This is literally the Manhattan Bridge overpass, so you're literally in the heart of Dumbo. You can get tons of different crafts from local artisans, local artists, different types of clothing, vintage, new, stuff from around the world as well. So it's really cool to come out here and explore. They also have a live music, which is really fun. So don't miss it. April through December on Saturdays. You are welcome, my friends. This shop doesn't get more Brooklyn than an old camera shop. I mean, look, you can get all of these like old-fashioned cameras. And I mean, I have no idea if these are good prices or not, but like, you talk about like Brooklyn hipster culture, right here, my friends, right here. This store is called Coco Cabana, and they have really cool earrings. Like, I love this. Like the eye. All of these are handmade. Another one, a flamingo, super cool. Ooh, these are cool. Look at the dangly. I mean, you just don't see stuff like this that much in the city, so it's unique to see. And also they have some adorable headbands, which I love, but my favorite is over here for winter. Like, look at these little, they're like these things. So cute. I might get some actually. I'm here at Caputo's Bake Shop in Cobble Hill, Brooklyn, and this is a 5th generation bakery. It was started in 1904 from a family from Bari, Italy, and they are known for their lard bread. And you're probably thinking, lard bread? That sounds horrible for you. Yes, but guess what? It's good for your soul, okay? It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. So what is lard bread, you may be wondering? Well, let me tell you. Lard bread is crusty on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside, and it's a concoction of pork salami, sharp provolone cheese, and pepper infused with olive oil. Essentially, it's like a sandwich, but like in a single loaf of bread, and it's absolutely delicious. One of my favorites, but you have to come here early to get it. And guess who didn't come here early enough? Me. So today I'm gonna try their olive bread, which I'm sure is just as delicious. So let's go inside right now and check it out. I have the olive bread right here, and in traditional 2020 style, we're gonna have this outside. Yes. This is a pretty intense loaf here. Normally you would cut it, but you know, we're just gonna get right into it. There's big chunks of black olive in here. You can see it there, you can see it all along the side like here. And I bet it would be so delicious with olive oil. All these chunks of olives. I love black olives, so I'm just gonna try one off the side by itself. It's really soft on the inside. Again, if I was eating this at home, I would put some olive oil on a plate, salt and pepper. That'd be perfect. Really simple, really well done bread. It's soft on the inside, crunchy on the outside. And then you get those like nice olives that kind of pair with the simple flavors of the bread really well. Now I do recommend when you come to this shop, get their lard bread. That is what they're most famous for. But this is a great option as well. They also have cookies and all different types of bread. So when you get a piece of the bread with the olive together, oh my God, this would be good in sandwiches. The Brooklyn Museum is Brooklyn's largest museum, and it is in Prospect Heights. I like to explain it as like a combination between the Met and the MoMA. You get everything here. You get a little bit of everything. You have some like European art. You have a whole Egyptian section, which is fascinating. And then they have all different types of contemporary art exhibits that pop up and change. Right now there's a really interesting feminist one, which is just everything you would imagine it would be. Very visual in areas I don't want to explain on camera or show you on camera, but if you know what I'm talking about, you're right. To get in here, it is pay what you wish. So you can technically not pay at all if you can't pay, or you could do the suggested ticket price, which I believe is around $18. While you're here, also check out the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens, which is literally right behind it. So it's like, you could spend a whole day just exploring this area. So I'm in the European art section of the Brooklyn Museum, and I want to point out these two pieces behind me because I haven't seen these very special people portrayed in a museum until now. This right here is Washington Roebling, and this is his wife, Emily Roebling, and both of them had to do a lot with the construction of the Brooklyn Bridge, which was completed in 1883. So Washington Roebling got sick while he was constructing the Brooklyn Bridge. He was the main architect behind its construction. So his wife Emily is actually the one that finished construction, which is pretty cool because a woman did the job, right? Very exciting. Now I talk about this in my Secrets of New York tour. Louis talks about it in the Foodies Feast tour. So you can hear the whole story there, or you can Google it. You know, whatever you want to do. But very important people for the history of Brooklyn right here. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, remember to subscribe, follow me on Instagram right here, and watch my other videos. I have tons of guides on different neighborhoods in Brooklyn to help you have the best experience while you're living here or when you're visiting. See you next time. Bye.